comes to mind because it allows us to have a big vision of the world, and it encourages every single person in the world to be brighter and be open to new experiences. And a big thanks to Ms. Hela Fauzi, our teacher, who has taught us how to paint, to draw, to hold a pen, and she had guided us through everything we have been through today. And big thanks to Ms. Rania Nabil, who had also encouraged us and put a bright smile on everyone's faces. And today I have drawn a portrait of a African boy, and the thought has came from the idea of I do not believe in racism, and I do believe that anyone has the ability to paint whatever he wants, draw whatever he wants, and I do believe that racism should have an end. And so my painting expresses how each person should put an end to racism, and that a person should be able to draw whatever comes to mind. And my painting was inspired by Ms. Hela Fauzi.
I made a portrait. It's Marlon Monroe. Its technique is pop art. The person who inspired me to do it is Ms. Rania, a teacher at my school. She inspired me to work in the pop art area, and it's the best pop art, and it's the best technique that I know how to draw it and like play with the colors with it. And it's also a technique that it doesn't show any. It's not a drawing like you need all the colors and everything. It's just like 2 or 3 colors, but it shows the whole portrait and it shows a whole life, a whole story. So it doesn't need like a whole like it's not this technique. It's not like other techniques in art. You don't need lots of colors and stuff. And another person who inspired me when I was really young is Ms. Hela. It's our art teacher. She inspired me to draw. I first wanted to become an engineer, to become a major engineering and stuff, but like now I'm focusing on art. An artist, it's a pop art artist called Andy, but I don't remember his last name. I want to be in the future an artist and an interior designer, and to design things and like have a product design and work in the pop art technique.
Welcome to the exhibition. Around us is a variety of work from AS and A2 students from our school. There's a variety of work ranging from stencils to painting, portraits. Students have really enjoyed. We've got a variety of work this year which expresses the students' range of talent and ability, and I think it gives them the freedom to explore their own ideas in a variety of ways.
I have been teaching art here in Egypt for nearly 10 years now, and I really do think we have some amazing artwork coming out of Egypt right now. I think these are the most creative, imaginative students I've ever taught, and I have taught in England for a few years as well. Around us you see a lot of work that's actually been obviously influenced by things that are going on in the country now and have been for the last couple of years. Students are very inspired by the street art that we see all around us, a lot of stencil work, and we're just so proud of them. Amazing.
relation between us and our kids, it's very important, because the kids, when they love the place, they can create many things. They will be one day one of the best artists and famous artists. And that's what we try in a school, to collect everything around them, show them art history, tell them about Egyptian artists, Greek artists, Coptic art, Islamic art, and African arts, Aboriginal art, many kinds of arts. Let the kids to know about art history, and at the same time knows about artists. Yani we'll talk about different style of school, like say abstract art school, like surrealism art school, like Salvador Dali, Picasso, like Cubism. And we try to show them how famous one day. They have to research and see the artist's work, then in inspiration from the artist, their idea with the real life photos, and sometimes they use what they like and do it, but in a different way. You just guide them to do something, but suddenly you find them doing something better than what you asked them to do, because it's come from inside. And this is the idea, how to let the kids to go and do whatever they want, and one day they will reach to be an artist.
Renowned Egyptian sculptor Mohammed Sayyad held a very big exhibition to display his cultural work and his sculpting work at Al Jazeera Center for Arts. Let's go take a look at what he has to show us in terms of sculpting and the way he does his art.
المعرض ده هو المعرض رقم 4 وانا عارض في مركز الجزيرة. المعرض من خامة الخشب. لو شفتوا الجولة بتاعتنا هتلاقوا ان هو
This is my fourth exhibition at Al Jazeera Art Center. It is a wood art exhibition. I present various humans in different actions. I start out with sketches using pencils until I reach the final step. And always my end result is what I started out with, but develops as I am working on it.
فبداية بتطلع بعض الأفكار دي بتتطور بعد كده. خامة الخشب قريبة أكتر من الفجر الإنساني، لأن فيها نوع من الدفء الداخلي اللي ممكن أشوفه وأحبه في الشكل الآدمي كمان الطبيعي.
The texture of food is the most suitable when you create human shapes. Regarding the colors, there are the natural wood as well as the artificial color, and one that has a rough texture on it. And each of them is used differently. It takes some time to choose the suitable branch of food.
رافع ايديه، يمكن هو الفجر اللي جنبي رافع ايديه.
We've come to the end of our episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for more on Cultural Magazine.